overlapping heat's going to happen again today for these women, which means that you'll have 2 heats in the water sharing the lineup. That was actually invented by Kelly Slater, thinking about ways to improve professional surfing and gain time, because considering that we want to have the best quality waves for everybody involved. He was sitting there thinking about it going, there's some really good waves not getting ridden. I wonder how we get, hey, let's do 2 heats at one time. And it really does save a ton of time.
All right, it's live action. Teresa Bonvalot of Portugal wasting no time to get started in her heat against Tatiana Weston-Webb. Couple of slashes from her. And she'll look to try and bring this onto an inside, which she's unable to do. You think they're doing pretty well? They're used to it. It's an easy thing for them to do, to be able to switch from those formats.
I would say that it's an adjustment period there for sure, as we watch this replay here of the first wave of Teresa Bonvalot.
And within these 40 minutes, what happened here, Pete?
Well, it's just a bump on the face. Gets, and that's what's one of the things I feel like sometimes, and she's had, close to 30 minutes to catch waves, and it's been very difficult for her.
Teresa Bonvalot, double pump bottom turn on the backhand, slash in the pocket. The wave gets steep here, really nice. She knifes that turn through the lip and goes vertical. And real good board control from Teresa.
See the paddle here? Look, she's kind of looking at it, and then watch, like Teresa almost goes at her. And in that moment there, if Tatiana gets in the way, that conceivably could be an interference. So Tatiana's going to be very careful there. Beautiful vertical hit off the top there for Teresa, and pulls it off nice and clean.
Teresa Bonvalot always well supported here in Portugal. Here's Tatiana Weston-Webb, who belts it off the top with the speed. She'll get another snap in as this wave closes out, and she'll just milk once again in the whitewash. Here's this wave, Pete.
Yeah, nice answer to Teresa's wave here. This wave had a lot of energy. You see how extra juice in it. She was carrying a ton of speed through these maneuvers. And judges will see that. They'll notice that intensity of the wave.
She feels like this stage of her career, she's really starting to step into the role and flourish. Let's see what she can do against the defending event champ. That's her in live action. Weston-Webb with a kick out, got a decent number for her previous wave, a 5.67.
She is fired up this year and looks solid.
Tachi, live action from her. That wave just folds down the line, and she'll go the pin drop. Looking to try and punch through underwater. Avoid any dramas.
Not able to pull it off. Teresa Bonvalot, she gets a nice gouging snap there. So both these surfers, look at.
And here's Tatiana Weston-Webb from deep, attacking the lip. We love to see that. Just taking risks, throwing it up there, Pete. And that wave, there was some power there, a bit of backwash going down. And Isabella Nichols been a bit unlucky in terms of a broken board, but she's been a bit out of sorts as well and didn't really make the mid-heat adjustment. Meanwhile, live action, Tati on the backhand, whipping, and she likes it. Brings that all the way through to an inside. The opening 20, this is the priority heat, and this is Tatiana Weston-Webb belting it.
Yep, came in as a 5.4. This is the way that we saw before we went to the break, that she fist pumped it, and that's it. Just an aggressive backhand attack. She is so good on the backhand, and she takes the lead. Teresa on the wave behind. Nicely done there. Good technique. Can she hang on? No. The big airdrop to the bottom. I think that Sally is probably the most resilient, really one that can take, no worries. She'll take this difficult conditions and relish in it.
All right, quick in and out there for Teresa Bonvalot, who's chasing a number here. It's not a big one, 5.97, the requirement for her.
Veteran against basically a youngster.
Fitzgibbons hammering it on the backhand. Uses that backhand just to kind of pivot as she hits the lip. She's looking sharp this morning. Beyond her, the defending champ, Tatiana Weston-Webb, will advance out of the round of 16. More live action from Portugal after the break. We're going to bring in Kaipo and Jesse.